Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all back to another episode of the Weekly Conversations podcast. And in today's episode, I'm talking about one of my favorite topics ever, vinyl records, especially today's topic. Vinyl records I would love to get, purchase, buy, whatever it may be. There are many different albums I would love to get. The purposes being from the songs that are featured on those albums and it being many different opinions. Let's get straight into it. We first talk about the album Loud by Rihanna and the song SMS, What's My Name, Only God in the World, Man Down, Love the Way You Love, Love the Way You Lie, Part 2. Some of my favorite songs to be featured from within this one single album. And what can I tell you? S&M, I remember listening to it as a kid. Only God in the World, listening to it as a kid. But What's My Name, Man Down, and Love the Way You Lie, Part 2, were songs that I had listened to later on in life on YouTube Music. And this is something that you will hear me say a lot, YouTube Music. But for now, this is an album I would love to purchase. I can't even speak. In its entirety, I'd love to get the opportunity to listen to songs that are featured from within this album that I have yet to listen to, get to know, have a new listen to a new sound, get an idea. Is it something that I'm gonna like? Is it something that I'm gonna hate? What is it honestly going to be like? Am I going to enjoy it? Am I going to hate it? Will there be something that I will walk away and take away from this experience of listening to this album? Would I say, oh, there were some great songs that I liked, say track, for example, 7, track 6, track 1, or would I have walked away saying to myself, well, I only like the songs that I enjoyed listening to, but any songs that I've never listened to before, I just don't like them. Is this what my experience is going to be like? I have not got any clue. Only time will actually tell me. Now, a very, very good album, I'd say, which has some very fantastic songs. Anti. Now, this album, I remember listening to the song Work featuring Drake. This is a song that I remember when it had just come out to the public. It was something that was very fresh, very new, something that was very unexplored and unheard of sound. And Kiss Me Better, Need Me, Love on the Brain, and Close to You were songs that I had discovered on YouTube Music as I had started to shuffle around music. Is where I discovered these songs, or I'd gone to the album, I was like, you know what, let me just see what's on there, and I just started to listen. I don't know, and I don't want to start giving you any stuff, but it was more likely of shuffled music, and I just went, oh, this is amazing, and it made me more motivated to see. What else can I tell you? There are a lot of music in this album that are still unheard to my ears, unexplored. I don't know if I'm going to walk away liking those songs that I've never heard of before. Would I have enjoyed them? Would I have hated them? Would I still walk away enjoying the 5 songs that I've heard to my day-to-day basis? Who knows? R-rated. Now this album, I do remember walking into this album after finding, I don't know what song, but you have to bear in mind, Rude Boy was a song that I listened to as a young child. It was just that, nothing else. But Ti Amo, Russian Roulette, and Firebomb, YouTube Music, is where I discovered those 3 songs. And pretty much, if I remember, I had found one of them. I was like, oh, this sounds amazing. And then I had gone to the album and I was like, okay, let me just try to listen to one by one. And then it was Ti Amo, Russian Roulette, by them, I don't know either way. It was those three that I liked very much, and yeah, it's been ever since. So I don't think I'm gonna walk into this album buying it going, oh, that song, this song. Maybe I'd have gone back and said, let me listen to it again. Will I still like the same songs that I liked? Would I discovered something new? Without having gone, sure, not sure, maybe, no. Only time will tell me. Okay, this album is my absolute favorite. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to judge it. I'm going to say nothing negative. Good Girls Going Bad Reloaded, that album specifically, has Umbrella, Don't Stop the Music, Take a Bow, Rehab, and Disturbia. Songs I grew up listening to was Umbrella, Don't Stop the Music, and Disturbia, Take a Bow, and Rehab, with two songs I had discovered on YouTube. So, for me, these are timeless classic pieces of music. I hope once I've managed to discover the finding of Good Girls Going Bad Reloaded, I can listen to it from start to end, hopefully discover some very fresh sounds that I haven't listened to before, and I can probably go, oh my god, I had the chance to enjoy this song, or how come I've never heard it before? Or I could say, I'm just glad I never heard this before, and I just walked away thinking to myself, never again. But the experience of the listen of the album on the vinyl will really give me the true feelings from within. Would I like it or would I hate it? That's the truth. Unapologetic, fantastic album. There are only 4 great songs, maybe there are more that I've yet to hear of. But from the ones that I have listened to, Diamonds, Numb, Love Song, and Stay. Diamonds from my childhood, Numb from YouTube, Stay from YouTube, Love Song from Ellie Zyla's TikTok, which is around 2021 or 22, either way. When I heard that song on her TikTok, I love that song very much. Found it, listened to it ever since. And I don't know if there are going to be any more songs in this album that I'm going to enjoy or I'm going to hate. Because it's tough to know what the experience of listening to new music from an album that you're not really used to going from outside of your bubble. If I was able to find the song Numb, then hopefully there could be other good ones in there. Talk That Talk, only 2 songs I'll ever listen to. I have no care in the world to listen to any other songs outside of these 2. Where Have You Been? And We Found Love. That's it. Chris Brown's first ever album. The 3 songs I'm gonna mention, I've listened to them all on YouTube Music. Run It, Jim That Remix, and Ain't No Way. YouTube. Just YouTube. Chris Brown, exclusive, the Forever Edition. Now this was an album that became a vinyl. I don't know what to tell you. Life would be great because the songs I listened to were Kiss Kiss, Take You Down, With You, and Forever. Forever was a song that I listened to growing up in my household. But the rest of the 3 songs were more YouTube music. But I don't know if he's ever going to release this as an album. I don't know if I'm ever going to hear it on the vinyl player. Come on. With Fame also. Deuces, Look at Me Now, Next to You, and Champion, all from YouTube Music. Or Spotify was Deuces, either way. I haven't heard any of those growing up in my childhood. All of these came more later in my life. YouTube Music, all the songs, Loyal, Come to Do, Drown in It, and New Flame. Okay, this is one of my favorite albums from Chris Brown. I swear every time I walked in, I just kept discovering new music that I've never heard before. And I'm just like, oh come on, how come I never knew? Bear in mind, this is all from YouTube Music Shuffle. And the songs that I fell in love with were Come Together, No Guidance, absolute favourite, Don't Check on Me, Under the Influence, Overtime, Undecided, and Early 2K. No Guidance, for me, it's like that crack addicting white music song. It's something that every year when I get, what is it? You get your end of year music plays and everything. This song is always number one, or like in the top 100 for most played songs. That's how much of a crack addict I am to the song No Guidance. So do not say anything to me when I'm the world's most humongous fan for the song No Guidance. 1111. I know this album is exactly a vinyl. I remember when Chris Brown had announced that it became a vinyl, and I was very excited. I was like, oh my god, I love this album, I really want to get it as a vinyl. Next thing I knew, it was sold out from when it first dropped. So I know now there's of course more in stock and everything, and I can buy it now. But specifically the deluxe edition is what I'm gonna get, because Angel Numbers and 10 Toes, great song. Feel Something, No One Else, Shooter, Starter, Runaway, Residual, sorry. And I'm pretty sure there are still more music in that album, especially the deluxe version, that I've yet to hear, that I would love to hear. And I can't wait to hear if there are any good ones, and I'm gonna walk away feeling overly whelmed and joyful to have listened to them. Akon Trouble Deluxe Edition. The only 3 songs and 3 songs only on list 2 is Locked Up, Bonanza, and Lonely. I have no clue if there will be any other songs that will top the 3, especially the song Lonely. I don't know. Convicted Deluxe Edition. Smack That, I Wanna Love You, Don't Matter, and Sorry, Blame It On Me. Very classic songs. And I don't know if there could be anything better than these for Freedom. I discovered, I grew up listening to Right Now, Beautiful. Were 2 songs I grew up listening to, but the songs that I discovered on YouTube Music were Keep You Much Longer, Troublemaker, Freedom, and Clap Again. Again, there are probably still hidden gems in this album I've yet to listen to. Would love to listen to them. Justin Bieber, My World 2.0. The only songs I'm gonna listen to are Baby, Eeny Meeny, One Less Only Girl, and Never Say Never. Shut up. Believe, Boyfriend, As Long As You Love Me, and Beauty and the Beat are the only ones that I know. Beauty and the Beat, the funny story behind it is for me. I remember growing up and just occasionally seeing it on my YouTube recommended. Never clicked on it. Saw it. I saw the thumbnail and everything. Never listened to it once. Only listened to it. But it was like after COVID, of course. Sometime after COVID, I listened to it, and then that was my first time. But Boyfriend, I grew up listening. It was like something that was played, or it was something I discovered later in life. But As Long As You Love Me, that was something I discovered later in life, I'll tell you that. Purpose, okay. What a phenomenal album. Great album. What Do You Mean and Sorry and Love Yourself. 3 songs I grew up listening to. You All Did Too. Company, Life's Worth Living, found them later in life. Where Are You Now? I remember when it came out. What a fantastic song. I had a few other songs on this album, but yeah, nothing else really resurrected with me more than these songs, because because I listened to every single one. And that's it. Justice, the complete edition. As I Am, Too Much, Holy, Ghost, Peaches, Anyone, Lonely, Deserve You, Peaches, TikTok, Holy, TikTok, the rest, YouTube Music, Journals, All That Matters in Confidence, YouTube Music, Adult 21, Someone Like You, Rolling in the Deep, Set Fire to the Rain. And I want to tell you a small story. Set Fire to the Rain was a song that I had listened to because someone that I know during COVID played it for me, and I loved it so much, and I had never listened to it before. The only songs that I knew before that song was Someone Like You, Rolling in the Deep. That's it. Those two songs, I remember listening to them as a child. Set Fire to the Rain, COVID. I still have no idea if there will be any other good songs in the album 21 that I will love. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it to that. 25. When we were younger, Send My Love, Hello, and Love in the Dark. Listen to them, of course. Any other songs? I still have no idea if they're gonna be good. You all can just figure it out yourselves. My Everything, Ariana Grande, Bang Bang, Love Me Harder, Break Free, One Last Time, Problem. Those are the songs that I will listen to while getting this album, and they will be the only ones that I will listen to listening to this album. I don't know what on earth it would be like listening to any other songs other than these. Who knows? Dangerous Woman, Everyday, Side to Side, Greedy, Into You, Dangerous. Great songs. Everyday, Side to Side, Into You, and Dangerous Woman. Grew up listening to them. Greedy was a song that I discovered after COVID. So I have no clue if there will be anything good in the album that I'd like. Tough saying, really. Tough saying. Sweetener, No Tears Left to Cry, and Breathe In. Those are the only songs that I know. I've listened to the song God to Woman. I do not like it. For any of you crack addicts, be quiet. Thank You Next is the album that I have heard. Break Up With Your Girlfriend, Thank You Next, and Seven Rings. And Pitchforks gave it a good rating. An album of the year. The website, if you look this album up, it has like a recommended, like a must listen to. That's how good it is that it's being recommended as a must listen to. So I have no clue what the rest of this album's songs are going to be like. Am I going to fall in love with them, or am I going to not really resurrect and enjoy them for what they are? Positions, I want to say 35 plus 34 TikTok and Positions TikTok, Safety Net and POV. What is it? TikTok, YouTube Music. Sia, 100 Forms of Fear, Elastic Heart, and Chandelier. That's all I know. For her album, Sia, This Is Acting Deluxe Edition, Unstoppable, The Greatest, Cheap Thrills, Move Your Body, and Confetti. Listen to them all as a child. I don't know if Confetti, I think Confetti was something that I discovered after COVID. It was 24, I found it or something like that. Post Malone, The Diamond Collection, Rockstar, Fall Apart, Congratulations, Psycho, Sunflower, Circles, Wow, Goodbye, Stay, I Like You, Right Now, and Overdrive. I've listened to all of them. I never listened to all of them. But songs that were not included on that album were songs from Hollywood's Bleeding, Enemies, San Tropez, and Die For Me. I want to get the vinyl so I can also listen to these. From Beer Bongs and Bentley, Same Bitches, and Stoney, Feel, featuring Kaylani. If you heard that song, oh my goodness, it's such a good one. From Austin, it's Enough Is Enough. Amala, Doja Cat, Tia Tamara, Juicy Candy, Wine Pond, and Go to Town. TikTok. But very good songs. Hot Pink Shower, Juicy Like That, Say So, all from TikTok. And Planet Her, one of my favorite albums she's ever made. Kiss Me More, Ain't Shit, You're Right, Need to Know, Woman. Oh my god. And When It's Dark Out, Everything Will Be Okay, Drifting, Me, Myself and I. It's a classic, is what it is, Me, Myself and I. Classic. If you grew up listening to that song in 2016, oh my god. To go back to those days and listen to that song one more time from scratch is a joy. These things also happened. Bear in mind, I discovered all the songs on this album after COVID. I Mean It, Tumblr Girl, and Let's Get Lost. From Bruno Mars, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. Listened to this album as a child. Count on Me, Marry You, The Lazy Song, Just the Way You Are, and Grenade. Classics. From Unorthodox, Junk Box, Locked Out of Heaven, and Treasure. From Bruno Mars, 24K Magic, Finesse, That's What I Like, and 24K Magic. From 50 Cent's classic debut studio album, Get Rich or Die Trying, 21 Questions, In the Club, Pimp, and Many Men. From his other album, The Measure Occur, Window Shopper, Just a Little Bit, and Candy Shop. From Eminem's Curtain Call, The Hits, Mockingbird, The Slim Shady, Without Me, Lose Yourself, Stan, and My Name Is. Classics. From Curtain Call 2, Gorilla, River, Venom, The Monster, Not Afraid, Love the Way You Lie, Rap God, Lucky You. Amazing songs. From Lil Wayne's The Carter 3, Amelie and Lollipop. Those are the only songs I'm gonna listen to on that album. I don't even think I'm gonna like anything else. From the deluxe Lil Wayne, the Carter 4, Mirror John, 6 foot, 7 foot. That's it. From The Life of Pablo, Waves, Famous Part 2, Father Stretch My Hand Part 1. From Roach Thrones, In Paris, No Church in the Wild, and Otis. Otis was actually the first song that I listened to from the album. It was a few years after this album had come out. I had listened to this for the first time and then discovered the rest. On No Church in the Wild after COVID, and In Paris, I don't remember. Cruel Summer by Kanye West, Mercy 1, Don't Like 1. From Drake, the album Take Care featuring Rihanna, and Cruel Love featuring The Weeknd. Those are the only 2 songs I know from that album. They're the only 2 good songs that I know. From my favorite Drake album of all time, Nothing Was the Same. Come Through, Pound Cake, Come On, We're Going Home, Worst Behavior, Wu-Tang Forever. Started from the bottom, and I'm pretty sure there are still more songs that I've yet to listen to. But I hope to find more good songs from this album. From Views, One Dance, Controller, and Hotline Bling. I've also listened to the song Too Good featuring Rihanna. And if Money in the Grave was a vinyl single, I would buy it on the spot. Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight, Pick Up the Phone, Goosebumps, and Birds in the Trap. From Astroworld, Butterfly Effect, Can't Stay, No Bystander, Sicko Mode, and Stargazing. Those are the only good songs from the album, all the rest are garbage. Al Farrow, Upper Echelon, and Uptown, classics. From Jack Boys, 1, Gata, Out West, and Gang Gang. Those are the only good 3. From Bryson Tiller, Trap Soul, Right My Wrongs, Been That Way, Sorry Not Sorry, Don't, For However Long, and Exchange, good songs. From Clean Bandit, What Is Love, Miss You, Rock-a-Baby, Symphony and Solo. If you grew up listening to the songs as a kid, these songs are classics. Beauty Behind the Madness. I have, if you saw my video for the vinyl collection that I have the pretty much his compilation album Starboy and what is it? After Hours. This album I just got it to complete the collection and listen to that song. No, all the songs pretty much are in that collection that I have, but it's not the deluxe full compilation deluxe. But I'll still buy Beauty Behind the Madness to listen to songs I've never listened to before. From Dark Sky Paradise, Blessings and I Don't F With You. What a classic. From Fatty Wap, My Way Again, 679, Trap Queen and Jug, good ones. From Chief Keef, Finally Rich, Hate Being Sober, Don't Like and Love Sosa, Forever Classics. And from XXXTentacion's debut album 17, F Love, Everybody Dies in Their Nightmares, and Jocelyn Flores. From Dr. Dre's 2001 album, the next episode, Forgot About Dre, Still Dre, and The Witcher. From Zara Larson's album, So Good, Symphony, Ain't My Fault, Never Forget You, and Lush and Never Forget You. Listened to them as a kid, of course Symphony as a kid, but Ain't My Fault was a song that I discovered after COVID. Expectations by Baby Rexha. Oh my god, what a fantastic album. Meant to Be, Get Any Closer, I'm a Mess, Grace, Got You, Knees, Ferrari. Meant to Be, I'm a Mess, Got You. No, I'm Meant to Be, I discovered it after COVID, but I'm a Mess and Got You, grew up listening to them as a kid. Meant to Be, Get Any Closer, Grace, Knees, and Ferrari. All listened to them as a kid, after COVID. That's when I discovered them on YouTube Music. And Dua Lipa's compilation edition, the only songs I've listened to. No Lie, Scared to Be Lonely, One Kiss, New Rules, and Be the One. And finally, if you watch the film Baby Driver and you heard all the songs that were featured on the film soundtrack, those songs are the best. If you love that film so much, you would buy the vinyl. For the motion picture Baby Driver, the songs are so good. And the beginning stage of that film, if you heard Bell Bottom and you can just picture that introduction scene of the film, oh my god, that song fit that beginning introduction scene so well that no words can describe how good that song fit and how the rest of the songs that were featured in the film were so amazingly well put together. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope to get your feedback down in the comment section. I hope you can give me your own feedback on what you thought of today. And until then, goodbye, farewell, and en voyage.